Francis will celebrate Mass at the World Meeting of Families in Philadelphia tomorrow.
During that service, an El Paso composer's piece will be performed during the most solemn part of Mass. ABC 7's Evan Folan met with the musician today to learn more about what inspired him to write a song for the People's Pope. He joined us live. Evan?
Rick, Pete Kohler is a husband and father of 2 daughters who he says keep him quite busy. During the week, he's a senior editor of Hispanic music and publications for World Library Publications. But whenever he gets the chance, he creates his own music on the piano. Kohler says going to the church and playing music has been part of his life for as long as he can remember. Growing up, his family played in a polka band, and on Sundays he would play during Mass. He plays many instruments, but his favorite is the piano, and his talents have been recognized. He's had numerous original pieces published, but tomorrow may be the biggest day of his musical career. He says it's atmospheric and a privilege to have his composition performed during a solemn part of Mass.
Well, the Pope is breaking the bread. While he has the bread in his hands, the host, consecrated host, and breaking it, we'll be singing my piece, Lamb of God, you take away the sins of the world. So to have my piece be the musical vehicle that carries that prayer is pretty tremendous.
Kohler told me he would have enjoyed being inside the church and hearing his piece performed live, but he chose instead to stay home and share the moment together with his wife and daughters. Rick?
All right, that'll be a neat experience tomorrow. Thank you very much, Evan.
A local composer's original piece will be performed during the Papal Mass at the World Meeting of Families. And today, Evan Folan sat down with a musician to discuss the honor. Evan joined us live to tell us more about this talented composer.
Music has been a big part of Peter Kohler's life. Growing up, he played in a polka band with his family, and on Sundays he'd play piano during Mass. But he tells me tomorrow might be the biggest day of his musical career. Peter Kohler is a devout Catholic and a talented musician.
Going to church was part of our upbringing, as was music, and so it just seemed natural that the two would combine.
When he's not running around with his wife and 2 daughters or working as a senior editor for the World Library Publications, he finds peace behind the piano.
Just to sit down on the piano and let the music flow, and I find that both to be creative and prayerful at the same time.
Although very humble, he admits that several of his original pieces have been published.
As the Pope reminds us, there's no aspect of elevating yourself. All we do is be transparent in our ministry.
A couple weeks ago, he got news that one of his original pieces will be played during the Papal Mass at the World Meeting of Families.
Actually, well, the Pope is breaking the bread. While he has the bread in his hands, the host, consecrated host, and breaking it, we'll be singing my piece, Lamb of God, you take away the sins of the world.
Although staying grounded, his eyes and smile shows excitement.
So to have my piece be the musical vehicle that carries that prayer is pretty tremendous.
Kohler says he's very excited for tomorrow, and his entire family is going to join him to watch. Estella?
What an honor and how exciting. Okay, thank you very much. And we're giving